Welcome back to the new PCI Daily Live News Roundup, brought to you by Philippine-Canadian Inquirer, the only Filipino-Canadian newspaper distributed across Canada. I'm Manny Noelabel. Thank you for joining us. We have the latest news development in the news. Lacson's hoping De Lima won't go into hiding. Senator Panfilo Lacson told reporters on Monday that he teased Senator Laila De Lima not to escape from the law as he did 6 years ago. Lacson said, in jest, sabi ko sa kanya, bumalik ka, huwag mo akong gayahin. So sabi naman niya, babalik talaga ako. Dahil haharapin niya daw yung kaso. De Lima flew to the United States en route to Berlin, Germany to speak at the annual conference on cultural diplomacy. Lacson sees De Lima is doing nothing wrong in leaving the country while facing complaints before the Department of Justice. De Lima is also facing ethics complaints at the Senate as well as a disbarment case before the Supreme Court. Lacson also added that he doesn't have any whole departure order for De Lima. It will be recalled that Lacson went into hiding in 2010 just 2 days before a double murder charge was filed against him in the Dacer Corbito case. He said he then left the country and went into hiding for safety reasons. Lacson then returned to the country in March 2011. Firearms from China ready for shipping. President Rodrigo Duterte visited the Armed Forces of the Philippines Northern Luzon Command in Tarlac's Camp Aquino and told his audience that the rifles that were ordered in China are ready for shipment. It was just over a month ago after a U.S. senator told his colleagues in the U.S. Senate to stop the sale of 26,000 rifles to Manila, allegedly due to Duterte's extrajudicial killings. Meanwhile, China has agreed to sell their firearms to the Philippines. The president did not immediately disclose specifics of the firearms deal, including the amount and the number of firearms involved. The firearms are payable in 25 years. He said, quote, "That is practically giving." Duterte's business schedules made it possible for Defense Secretary Delfin Lorenzana, who will be his representative, to finalize the purchase in China. It will be recalled that the Philippines has renewed its ties with China during Duterte's state visit last October. Duterte to supervise Basilan development projects. President Rodrigo Duterte will supervise the implementation of development projects in Sulu and Basilan to stop the practice of corruption. The president said he would supervise and help and do it to ensure a corruption-free construction of hospitals, roads, and other projects in these two provinces. In his recent anti-corruption summit in Malacanang, he told his audience that he would personally oversee the projects that will have to be completed. He mentioned about previous projects that were supposed to have been completed where its funds went into corrupt local government officials. In view of these bad experiences, Duterte said he would send the military's engineering brigade to assist in the completion of projects in Sulu and Basilan. Meanwhile, Duterte also promised to combat corruption during his watch, saying such issues have hampered the country's economic development. He said, quote, "I will give you a respite from these so many generations of corruption in this country. We are like a plane on the verge of a takeoff and yet cannot lift. There is no lift because of corruption." Once again, thank you for joining us here at PCI Daily Live News Roundup. By the way, the Christmas season is just around the corner. Our countdown continues with 13 days remaining. PCI Daily Live News Roundup is brought to you by Philippine-Canadian Inquirer, the only Filipino-Canadian newspaper distributed across Canada. Remember to be safe. It's snowy, slippery road. But also remember to get your copies of Philippine-Canadian Inquirer when you get a chance to visit the Filipino businesses in your town or any major cities. Also, you can now watch our Daily Live News Roundup on our Canadian Inquirer website, where you can browse through our news anytime. And that's all for now from Well-Known Media Center right here in Vancouver, together with our Philippine news team, Debbie Mangabat, our news editor, and Gino Alcantara, our graphics design artist and video editor. I'm Manny Noelabel. Goodbye for now. See you later.